In this video, I have more tips for you on how to make your cell phone videos look more cinematic. So, let's go! Hey there, my name is Paul and I am here to share with you how to capture great moments on mobile. In a previous video, we've talked about how to make your cell phone videos look more cinematic. Well, this video is kind of a part 2 of that video. So I suggest you watch that video first here and come back to this video. Again, a bit of a disclaimer, I am not saying that I am an expert on mobile cinematography or videography. These are just things that I have learned along the way as I'm doing this craft. So without further ado, let's get on with the tips. One of the limitations of cell phone videos is that it lacks depth of field. But with the help of a technique called focus pull, you can somehow achieve that depth of field effect. So what you do is that you start to position your camera and put your subject in focus with the help of manual sliders. Once you have it on focus, double tap on the slider. That allows you to set it there as your first focus point. After that, you adjust your slider to put it out of focus. Again, double tap the slider and that sets your second focus point. Now that you have your first and second focus points, hit the record button. All you have to do is just single tap on one of the focus points and there you go. You have your focus pull effect. Now, if you find the focus pull effect too fast for you, just swipe the sliders to the right and adjust the speed settings. To make a more dynamic focus pull, try adding movement as you pull the focus to your subject. From a certain position, push in or push out, or maybe slide to the left or slide to the right as you do your focus pull. Now you have a more dynamic and cinematic shot coming from your cell phone. Okay, I admit I am one of those guys that always forget to add foreground elements on my scene. But this is what I've learned so far. Adding foreground elements to your shots make it look more cinematic. It makes it more cinematic because it adds depth. And it's even gonna be more cinematic if you combine tip number 1 with this tip. You can focus from your foreground going to your subject. Foreground elements can also be used as an in-camera transition. Aside from that, it also enhances movement in your shot to make it look more cinematic. So my tip for you, add foreground elements to your scene or your shots. Okay, so speaking of movement, if you plan to add movement to your shots, make sure that it's either steady or still. Why? Unstable shots are mostly identified with cell phone videos because it looks amateur. So keep it steady. If you're gonna move, use minimal movements. And if you can't keep your movements steady, try keeping still. Instead of you moving, don't move and allow your subjects inside your frame to move. Pay attention to your scene. Even if your camera is locked in place, are there moving elements in the shot? Capture movements by being still. A good sample of this would be a time lapse wherein you put your camera in a tripod and allow everything in your shot to move. So remember, keep it steady or keep it still. Another way to make your cell phone videos look more professional from a mobile phone is the use of lens attachments. Our eyes can easily identify cell phone videos because we know what cell phone videos look like. So use lens attachment to vary that perspective. My favorite combination would be the wide-angle lens and the telephoto lens. With a wide-angle lens, you can show the vastness of your scene, and with a tele lens, you can show details in your shots. Also with a telephoto lens, I can somehow achieve a bit of a depth of field in the scene. So that's a very nice combo, using wide angle and telephoto. Out of all the tips that I give you, this is the one thing that I want you to remember. Treat your camera phone as if you're shooting with a DSLR or an expensive mirrorless camera. Because the tendency is if you shoot with a camera phone, you just wave it around. But if you treat that camera phone like a Canon 1DX or an expensive mirrorless camera, if you treat it like that, then you're gonna think of creative ways on how to compose your shots. So having the proper mindset actually helps in making your cell phone videos look more cinematic. That's why you hold it properly, handle it with care, wipe the lenses clean, and all that stuff. Just treat it as if it's an expensive camera. And believe me, you will have a better looking footage. For more tips, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on this video right here for more moments on mobile, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.